Good morning. I am going to share my screen so you can see the MyFitnessPal app on my phone, and I hope it works. So what I'm going to do is I'll plug in the foods that you had yesterday, and then I'll add a few of just something that I will have just to give you kind of an idea. MyFitnessPal can be a little bit tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually not so bad. The Faster Way is actually coming out with their own app pretty soon, so I'm actually pretty excited about that. So let's see what I can do here. Hopefully it pops up. There it comes. Oh, yay, it worked. All right, so I'm gonna go into MyFitnessPal. I'm going back to the beginning here. Sorry, I was on my all right, so here I am up here at the top is where I'm gonna click to add my food. So here we go. So yesterday, I'm gonna go down here to add food. The breakfast meal was a gluten-free wrap. So I'm just gonna add some food in here. I'm just gonna put in gluten-free tortilla. All right, so when you're on the road and you're at a restaurant, it's really, you just have to really guesstimate. So I'm just gonna click on gluten-free, sorry, Wendy is just texting me here. All right, gluten-free tortilla. Okay, here we go. So this is about, as good as it's gonna get as far as serving size, because we don't know what brand they're using. So I'm going to now click up here in the corner, hold on so you can see, and add food. So here we go. So I've added their tortilla. Now I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna add eggs. So there's scrambled eggs, cooked. So I already have this in mind because I eat a lot of eggs. So here we go. So I'm just going to hit egg, and because here it says 1 large, I'm just gonna change the number of servings to 2 large eggs. They're scrambled, there we go. I've added it. Going on to the next, turkey bacon. I actually had some this yesterday too, turkey bacon. So I'm clicking on turkey bacon. I'm gonna hit the search button. 2 slices, that's pretty good. It depends on how many slices you had. So I had 2 slices of turkey bacon yesterday, but you can see here they're the different brands. But again, when you're out of town, it's gonna be harder to know. So I'm just gonna click on the 2 slices, the serving size 2 slices. We had 1 serving, and voila. And the last was some vegan cheese. So let's click there. Vegan cheese search. All right, let's just say you had some mozzarella. It was maybe, usually, they don't put too much, so you kind of just have to gauge. So I'm just gonna go here and choose the first one. I'm gonna click on it, and there we go. So here's what basically your breakfast burrito had inside of it, right? So then I'm gonna scroll down to this tab right here, this nutrition tab. And you can see right here, you've had 21 grams of protein, you've had 17 grams of fat, and you've had 37 grams of carbs. Remember that your net carbs on the low carb days are your carbs minus your fiber. So that's about 30 grams of carbs so far. And over here, you can see what your goals are. Protein, 111 grams, carbs, 50. I have the premium, so I set this in as an additional daily goal, and I can show you how to do that as well. And then my daily fat for a low carb day is 120 grams of fat. But you can see how many I have left over here as well, 90 grams. My carbs are going to be a little bit different because I'm subtracting the fiber, and then, I have 103 grams left of fat. So I'm going to go back, and then basically what I do is I just add in what I'm having for the day, and it will pop up. Like if I'm going over on something, it'll pop up and tell me that, like, oh, you're going over on your carbs. So lunch, let's say I'm going to have a salad. Well, let me just add something simple here. Let's say I'm going to have I'm gonna have some almonds. So I'm gonna click on that because I've already used it. So I have almonds here. I'm going to add those to, and you could say it tells me. And again, so I'm just gonna keep adding what I'm having. I'm gonna have a Trader Joe's gluten-free crisp bread. So I'm gonna add those in here. Here's the gluten-free crisp bread. See, so I already use this a lot, so it's in my fitness pal already, but you can also, I'll show you where you find the scanner. And I'm actually having 2 of these today, so I'm gonna add 2. And then I'm also, oh, see, it just warned me. The goal today is to stay under 50 grams of carbs, but it's not factoring in the fiber subtraction. You have to go in and look. So I'm gonna roll it down just to see where I am here. So 55 minus 16 is what, 39? I'm not as good at math. I try to be good at math. This is where I need Dylan to help me out. So I'm still under my 50 grams of net carbs. I'm gonna go back, and I'm also gonna put some vegan cream cheese on top of that. And I already have that here because I use it quite a bit. So I'm going to add that. So that's basically what you do. And then you scroll down to your nutrition tab and you can see where you are as far as goals are. And you can add for Mondays and Tuesdays on your low carb days, you can add your specific goals for those days. And then for your low macro days, which are Fridays and Sundays for women, I can help you calculate those and put in your goals into my fitness pal because it will change your goals here for you. And I'll show you where mine show that. So I'm gonna go back into my goals and I click right here on the calorie, carbs, protein, fat goals. And then down here where it says add daily goal, this is where you click there and you can go in and change your goals. See, from Mondays and Tuesdays, I have low carb days. So I've changed my carbs to 50, my protein stayed the same, and then my fats I increased. I doubled my fats because I need those extra calories for when I have less carbs. You're increasing them typically 60 to 70%, but if you still feel hungry, you can actually double those carbs, or not carbs, so sorry, double those fats, those healthy fats. So this is where I start. I click here, I add my food in, and again, when you're traveling, you're just gonna have to kind of do what's best for you. And just kind of guesstimate. And then right here, you click that nutrition tab and boom, this pops up and it kind of gives you an idea of where you are. So I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. And again, I can calculate your low macro goals and kind of walk you through how to plug them in on your MyFitnessPal too. But hopefully that is a little helpful. I know it gets a little bit confusing, but again, just let me know and I can help you input the goals. I can help you kind of figure out what foods to meet those goals. But if, it's just kind of trial and error. Because we all have different macro goals. So whatever, you may need more of something or less of something, but just let me know. I hope you're having an awesome trip and I'll talk to you soon.